it is. There we go. All right.
Hey,
Awesome.
hey, hey.
Awesomes. All right. All right. Don't forget you can review us on Google. Just go to Johnny Bean. Go to Johnny Bean TV on Google, and you can leave a review for basically for this channel, for these shows, for the podcast. I mean, any of this stuff, because we're everywhere. So you can follow. Just search Johnny Bean or Johnny Bean TV on wherever. All right. All right. It's Saturday night. Here it is.
Yeah, rock on.
Hey, man.
Hey, I got myself a new pair of 7506s.
Oh, I see those.
And every time I upgrade and get a new pair, they're all the same, supposedly, but the bass is just overpowering with the, or maybe it's the fact that the
It's all about
over
the bass.
the over the ear, like but whatever, it's really hard to get used to for a little while.
Those are the ones with the cushions, right?
Yeah, so
like they're kind of nice, and yeah.
it might be the noise canceling, like the cushions are a lot better at going over the ear and canceling out. I mean, it's not really noise canceling, but canceling the rest of the room noise, or muffling it out, whatever you want to call it, baffling.
Yeah, muffs. Those are called muffs.
But anyway, yeah. So I every time I get a new, this is my fourth pair of 7506s, and over the course of 30 years, and or whatever, it's 25 years or something. Every time I get a new pair, it's like I got to get used to the bass, or the speakers inside of them need to get like worn out a little more. So just noticed that on the intro. That's what I said. Not that we wanted to start with that. I just noticed.
Cool. Oh, those are great headphones, man. I currently have. What am I using? These were actually sent to me by a viewer here. I got to take these off so I can't hear you.
Can't read them. I don't know.
I think these are professional headphones. Bear Dynamic.
Oh yeah.
Is that a company?
Yeah, Bear Dynamic. Where I have a Bear mic somewhere up here.
I can't hear you, but I'm assuming what you're saying.
Yeah, I have a Bear Dynamic mic somewhere over here. They're very high quality, like just the same as Shure. I think they're the British equivalent of Shure.
Oh, cool.
They have a 58 microphone, which is very similar. They call it
awesome.
I don't know if it's an SM. It's a something 58, but Bear 58, which is good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quality stuff. Yeah.
Quality stuff, you
guys. As we say around here.
Welcome, you guys. Dude, it's May 7th, 2022. It's 11:12 p.m. where you are. Try not to cough. 8:12 here in Santa Cruz, California, where it's still kind of light out a little bit. Over there, but
Twilight.
But welcome, everybody. This is Straturday Night Live with your host, John BL.
Welcome, everyone.
John BL 5150, to be exact.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome. Dang it.
I hope you're feeling better, man. It's been several weeks.
I tested last week, and it came back negative.
Good.
So I've been negative for the past week now. And the coughing pretty much all went away, but for some reason, like all of a sudden, once you hit that start button, there it is.
Yeah. Sure.
But no, I feel great.
Good.
I feel great.
You look
getting
great.
Ready, getting ready for the NAMM show, which is coming up.
Oh boy!
In less than a month. Less than a month is NAMM, so I'm trying to figure out: am I going to drive? Am I going to fly? Am I going to sleep in a tent in front of the place? I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do.
Is it Anaheim or where is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Anaheim Convention Center.
So it's the return of NAMM, isn't it? Is it the first kind of
It'll be
return
the
of
first in-person
actual?
NAMM in 2 years,
Wow.
which is
Exciting.
very, very exciting. You know what else is exciting?
Tell me.
Channel membership.
How did I know that was what
Here on Johnny Bean TV, here on YouTube. Oh, if I could talk. We have channel members. You just click that join button below the 18 thumbs ups. Not again.
Let me help you out.
I've been fine for like 2 days. I've been fine. I was on Twitch earlier and everything was cool. Okay. All right, I think I'm better. The top tier of channel membership are the executive producers, and they are Dave Ennis, Final Freak 5150, Mike Neese, Music Therapy Laz, who I hung out with on Thursday. If you guys saw the cool couple of videos we did. We paid a visit to the Metallica mansion, John Beal.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
You heard about that?
We'll have to talk about that. I didn't get to see any of the video.
Okay. Well, actually, we'll show some of that, and we'll talk about it a little later on. Majestic PB and J Cat, Wayno, Stevo 5150, False Flag, Sherman Callahan, Andy Carson, Michael B, R Habs, Warlag, The Chad, Lawrence Christensen, Lenny Lou and Mary, James Gum, John Moronic, Paul Martin Woods, Stephen Franklin, Michael Smith, the Captain, Thomas Santiago, Joe Christian,
Jimmy Ray Hawkins, David Allen Wright, and Steve Carmichael.
Steve Carmichael.
All I hear is these new headphones are so booming.
That's the top tier of channel membership here on Johnny B TV, here on YouTube. Try it out. Give it a try. It's awesome. You get your name in green in the chat. You get special emojis you can use. You get access to private content. Not that kind.
Wow.
You get all kinds of stuff being a channel member here on Johnny Bean TV. Yeah.
Cool. Sorry.
So check it out. Check it out. It's awesome. And let's say I'm not ready to be a channel member. I just got here, but I'd like to help you out because this is kind of cool. Any super chats will change the color of these lights back here. This is the Guitar Noir. This is where all the guitars live that are featured on the Sunday Night String Change show, Sundays, 11 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow night.
Yeah. Tomorrow
night, I'll be changing strings, or I'll be jamming out, most likely, on a guitar back there. But see how those lights just changed right there? That's right now. It's on like robot, automatic. If you would like to change those to a custom color that you choose,
look at that.
click the super chat button down below. Give it a try. And let's say you're watching this on replay. Let's say it's tomorrow. Let's say it's 20 years from now, and you're like, man, I wish I could have helped support the channel back in the day, but whatever. Now you can help support the channel with Super Thanks, which is basically it's a super chat, but it's on any pre-recorded video on the channel here. You'll see the little heart emoji that says icon that says thanks. You won't see it on this video yet until later on or tomorrow. Sorry for the burps. But that's the way you can help support the channel. And we're also live on Facebook, Johnny Bean TV Facebook page, where we could also use some reviews, please. See how it says not rated yet right there? We need ratings over there.
Please review
Johnny Bean TV. I put a lot of work into all this stuff.
Seriously.
Facebook stars. I just had dinner. Delicious. Facebook stars. A digital gift that helps in the production of these shows, such as Straturday Night Live, such as Talking Guitars and 80s Metal Live, such as the Sunday Night String Change Show, such as exclusively Van Halen. Guys, tune in next Friday to see something very cool.
Trust me, very, very cool.
John Bale just saw it.
Yes.
If you guys want to see something, just you'll be like, no way.
No, it really will blow your mind. It's pretty cool.
It will. So wait until you see the intro for next Friday's exclusively Van Halen. And speaking of that, we actually have a special guest that night. Louis Costa from Fairfield Guitar Co. will be with us. That's this Friday, the 13th.
Oh, man.
Tune in. We'll be talking about some very cool guitar straps that Louis is making, custom made stuff. I think Fairfield Guitar Co. So that's this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. And again, tune in this Friday for something very, very cool. You guys will pass out and you'll wake back up and you'll be like, "Man, that was awesome." Right?
Definitely. It'll be worth the wait.
You saw it, yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. So yeah.
Yes.
What else?
How are we doing this week? How was your week, Johnny? It's been
My
a busy week.
It was very busy. A lot of. I have no memory of. Let me think. Well, no, I do. It's been a crazy week. Lot of shows.
Yes.
A lot of coffee. Actually, no, I've been over the coughing. It's just right now for some reason.
Now. Yeah.
I got to mute.
Man. Yeah, drink some water, Johnny. Get yourself hydrated. Very important.
Oh, yeah, I haven't been coughing at all. Ask Symmetry. Ask any of these guys. We do GTA on Twitch every night. We were on there last night for several hours, no coughing. I was on there today for 2 hours, no coughing.
Well, Symmetry's out there sipping the Wild Turkey 101 tonight, so
Ooh.
I don't know how much I trust him, but we do love your love to see you out there, Symmetry. Who else is out there? Let's check that out.
Yeah, Symmetry. We got to do some what do you call it for my whatever it is on GTA later tonight. So
what do you call it?
So I'll be as soon as we're done here. I'll be there.
Nice. Say hi in the chat, everyone. Anyone, you got to? Are we doing members only tonight, or what's going on?
Is there only members in there?
I don't know. Sometimes you have it only said that you have to be like subscribed to.
Subscribe. Yes, yeah. It might be subscriber only chat. It might be.
Okay.
But no, it's not members. We can do members only, but
everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome here. This is for everyone. Say hi. Tell us where you're at. Tell us where you're watching from. Tell us how your week went. Tell us what you're drinking.
Yeah, all that stuff. We want to know it all.
Please.
All of it.
Yeah.
All that stuff. And yeah, man. So how are you, dude?
Doing well. Been a busy week here too. Coming up, I got surgery on Monday for my hand, so I'm looking forward to it, and I'm a little anxious about it. But
oh man,
I'm hopefully I won't be wearing this anymore, and everything will be good. It sounds pretty straightforward, so nothing too too complicated. So, and I'll check in during the week and let everybody know. But yeah, so and happy Mother's Day coming up. Any happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and it's that time of year again, so welcome to all the mothers out there, and all you mothers.
Hey, Mr. Mick. Oh, thank you so much, man.
Look at that.
$4.99 for your Deluxo Fund, the 5150 crew. Within GTA, we are actually called the 5150 crew.
The 5150 crew?
We are. We are the 5150 crew, and we didn't make that up. Robot Master Switch found a deserted crew that was already called the 5150 crew, and we took it over. So, within GTA on Twitch and sometimes YouTube, you'll see that we have 5150s. We're a part of the 5150 crew, right? Dwight Bailey, hey man, G. Butchnoff. But Mr. Mick is actually, he plays in the game with us as well, so he knows
Nice.
all. Dude, we're slowly creating just a whole entire community
Wow.
over on Twitch. Johnny Beane on Twitch, and starting with GTA. There's some Red Dead in there as well, and I think there'll be some other games.
I wanted to play Red Dead. I'm not a gamer by any means, but I saw like some of it's like the Old West, right? Red Dead, is that what
It's
it is?
GTA but Old West, and
That's
dude,
that's cool.
if you're into that stuff, the graphics are like totally cool, man.
So you
Totally
just
cool.
sign on to like the portal or whatever, and I mean, is it in, or do you have to have the software like loaded? I don't know how to. I haven't downloaded games since the CD days or DVD days. You know, back when you'd have to have a physical copy of it, especially on a Mac too. Like a lot of games don't run on the Mac. So
Right, this is Windows, I think.
yeah, that's why because I was looking for Red Dead on Mac, but there's no such thing. I don't think.
Oh. But hey, Mr. Mick, thank you again so much, man, for my Deluxo fund, which is $4 million.
Damn. Thought I was in debt.
Where is it?
Yes.
Yeah, I just bought a dance club actually, so that's ranking in the money right now. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
It's cool, dude. It's very cool.
Johnny Beane's Dance Club. Sounds like fun.
It's called Cemetery. What's my dance club called? It's something Los Santos, because Los Santos is a town. It's like it's supposed to be, it's LA, but it's I forget what it is, but Wayne though knows GTA is awesome. Back in the day, also, it's not a super new game, but it's still great.
Long time as far as I've heard.
Yeah, it's been out for years.
Yeah. Again, I haven't, the most gaming I do is playing a puzzle game on my phone or something. But and then back in the day, little Atari, little Nintendo, but that was it.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays, I don't know if I could play, any of those, like all the newer games are too intricate that I probably wouldn't even be able to catch up,
Oh, there's a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah.
There's like so much. It's really cool. It's
nice.
Awesome. Yeah, it's not like Pac-Man.
No, I know, and that's where I left off, so for the most part. But anyway.
Yeah.
Good stuff. What else?
I'm trying not to cough.
Yeah, keep trying.
I don't know. I don't know why that's just now happened. I've been fine like all day. It's just when I start this.
Yeah. It's all good.
But I'm good though. I am good.
Yes, that's what we like to hear.
I feel great. I feel great, man.
You look, like I said, you look great. So
I can finally say I had the COVID, and
oh, you said it.
Well, it's true.
Good.
And it really wasn't. It really wasn't that bad.
Well, I guess congratulations, or it's
yeah,
about time or something. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Now I'm not such a freak when I go out. I don't. I'll still wear the mask certain places, but other places I won't wear it, and I'll look like a weirdo. Yeah. I don't know what it's like where you are, man.
I still wear it pretty much everywhere. Just because I won't say anything, but I've been good so far. So
mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna try and keep that up as long as I can.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
What's
Studio
going on?
Los Santos? Is that my club, Mr. Mick? Is it called Studio Los Santos? It might be actually.
Sounds
Studio
good.
Los Santos is my new dance club within GTA. You guys join in the game and check it out. It's a lot of fun. Also, free drinks up in my office as well within the game.
Wow, sounds like fun.
Oh, it's great, man.
So yeah, let's talk gear. Let's talk some music. Let's talk Van Halen. What's going on? You were telling me earlier
That sounds
about
great.
the new Tremolo you were checking out.
Yes. Well, thank you to Music Therapy Laz. He actually has a guitar that has this tremolo on it, and they are very cool. They're very
Do you
cool.
have the website or the any pictures?
I do. I do. I have the website.
The
It's in like a
www.
it's in like a rotation. Is that Dweezil?
It looks like him a little
That looks
bit.
like is
Yeah,
that Dweezil
definitely.
Zappa?
Those sideburns I could tell anywhere.
Okay, it looks like Dweezil uses the Vega Trem.
Nice.
It looks like it. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Okay. All
So
right. Here.
it looks like a regular Fender Trem. I mean, for the
Mm-hmm.
most part.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The tremolo reinvented is what it says.
You wanted a
Uh,
floating bridge that did not force you to drill into your.
oh crap!
Did
I'm.
not
Oh,
force you.
it
Uh
won't
oh.
let
All right.
it won't let me zoom in. It keeps. Yeah. If you can
No, I
read
can see
that.
it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It looks. I mean, you can read it fine. I don't know if you're simple. No problem.
There we go. Actually, let's do this. Oh, that's smaller.
Oh, I can read it fine.
You can't? Oh, cool.
You wanted a floating bridge that did not force you to drill into or modify your beloved ST guitar, so we did it. ST, I guess, is Strat, right? You desired a
Probably, yeah.
vibrato bridge that did not stick out more than the original bridge, and here it is. You imagined total freedom of movement and a whammy bar caused that never caused bother, and here it is. You fantasized about a tremolo free of unwanted noises, and now that dream has come true. Wow, they're promising a lot here. You wanted to get rid of the hassle of micro tuners. You have it. Welcome to the VT1 Ultra Trem, the tremolo reinvented. Wow.
Man.
No, that looks cool. I need to get a new trem for my old Kramer project that I've been working on. Something
Mm-hmm.
like that. Maybe I can get one of those.
Oh, you might have to, man.
Not that it's it's very bottom of the barrel Kramer, but I don't know what you want to call it. Low end Kramer, but it
A
does need a
crummer?
new trim. Yeah, Kramer needs a new trim though. So we'll see. I've been looking at different non-locking trims for it. So we'll see what we find. Yeah, this might be
Oh,
the
these are cool.
good option.
Yeah. Yeah, these are great, man. And like I said, not robot, music therapy Laz. He has one on one of his guitars, and I was
Here, let me get the.
when was that? It was several months back. I tried it out, and it felt great. Oh yeah, man, you could toss one on that guitar definitely.
Yeah.
Look at that. What is that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got the two posts.
that's a Kramer. Uh, what does it say on the headstock? Anything? Is it one of those XL things?
Yes, it's an XL. Kramer
Oh,
XL,
cool.
low end, beginner kind of Kramer. But I've shown this on the show, but it came with the pickups with it. I got it for $50, just the body. Dane gave me the neck because the neck that came with it had a break on the headstock right about here.
Oh man.
There, I have it in the other room, but it's fully broken off. Like there's a whole tuner or two missing from it. So Dane actually had an XL neck, and but it has a what is it, a George Lynch pickup in the bridge, and then a
The Screaming Demon
Screaming Demon. I think maybe this is the Screaming Demon because it's got the specific pull pieces.
in the neck.
It's
No,
got, yeah,
the Screaming Demon. Oh yeah, that is.
it is, and whoever did it didn't know what they were doing, but
Is that a bridge pickup or neck pickup?
it's probably I
The
think the
Screaming
Screaming
Demon.
Demon's supposed to be a bridge pickup,
Yeah,
right?
I have a couple of them, or I've had a couple of. Yeah, I think I still have.
And what's the other Seymour Duncan, JB, and so it came with two great pickups.
Oh, cool, man.
$50. Nobody knew it, but So yeah, I'll get it up and running sometime. Maybe I'll get one of those bridges
50
for it.
bucks.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
They didn't know what they had. Too good.
Dude, the Vega Trem would be perfect on that guitar. Just saying.
That's what I'm saying. Hopefully, I mean, it looks like they have different spacing on it, so I think I could probably that middle one would definitely fit because it's got the two. You know, it looks like you can put the screws in.
Has the 2-point, has 4-point. Dude, they're awesome.
Yes.
Very cool. So yeah, the Vega Trem, that's something you should definitely try. Try it out. It'd be perfect on that. This just in, the Vega Trem would be perfect on John Beale's Kramer.
Thank you. There you
John
go.
Beale.
That's right.
There he is.
Soon to be getting the Vega Trem on this.
There it is. Oh man.
Perfect spacing. Gonna work.
That's very exciting.
Perfect specimen.
That's very exciting, man.
Yeah. Could use some strings too, maybe.
I'm very excited about that. Andy Carson, happy Mother's Day to
and Laz was chiming in. Laz is saying he loves it. So not that we're fully endorsing them, but you know.
Well, I am.
Okay, well Johnny is, and
Vega Trem, if you happen to see this, I'm fully endorsing you.
And I soon will be as well.
Andy, oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's not even supposed to be doing that. Oh,
Ned, you're not. Oh, what are you doing?
Look at that. He's like, how does this doorknob work? That's what he's trying to figure out.
Can I go find some things outside to eat?
Oh. Oh, do you hear that?
Ned. Yeah.
Oh.
Johnny, he's so cute. Oh, Ned.
Ned.
He wants out.
He wants to go out. Yeah. It's almost time, Ned. Almost time.
Bring Daddy something nice, Ned.
Ugh. Andy Carson, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Andy Carson, thank you so much for your continued support of this this station, man. Thank you so much. I'm gonna cough now.
You go ahead and cough. Yes. Ned Word.
Yeah, he wants out, but he was actually already out today for like an hour or so, and it's not quite dark. When it's totally dark outside, that's when he can.
You gotta wait till it gets dark, huh? Isn't that
when
all the trouble happens after dark? I don't know. You want your little guy out there after dark?
He is the trouble. He is the
obviously,
trouble.
yeah. Well, we've seen that. So.
I'm giving those voles a head start.
Yeah.
He brought one in the other day and laid it down, and then I went outside and the head was gone.
This is your way of cutting down on the carnage, basically. Only letting them out after dark. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Now it all makes sense. Good.
Yeah. Well, Janice. Yeah, I think it sounds like Janice has a vole problem over there.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I remember when my parents at their house. They live up New Hampshire. I mean, it's not the country. It's not like but they live up what we would the suburbs or whatever, and they always had pets and cats and everything, and they were always bringing something home, so I know what the vole situation is like.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Chipmunks, voles, squirrels, birds.
I don't know about the chipmunks, but yeah, we got major voles and moles out there, and yeah, I already had dinner, John Moronic, but yeah, thank you though. See, that was a vole sandwich.
Sounds wonderful. Fry that up with a little garlic or something. I don't know. Better than it's just as good as Spam. The vole sandwich, everyone.
Oh, yuck.
Hey, meat is meat. Usually. Maybe. I don't know. As long as it's cooked right, I think I could try anything. Except
you would try a vole sandwich?
If it was if I knew it.
You ever seen a vole?
Yeah. They're like little tiny.
They got the weirdest faces, man. They got this weird
nose
that comes out.
That's like the special kind of vole, though. Isn't that like the we looked at the pictures of those a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could try like
Very
a squirrel
weird.
sandwich. I mean, squirrel. People up in New Hampshire eat squirrel.
Hey,
Back where I come from, squirrel's great.
hey, what's going on? You want to go out? Huh? Oh,
Ned,
he's telling me.
Johnny,
Look at
let me
this.
out. Let me out, Johnny.
He's telling me now. He's up. He's on. Oh, he's walking on the keyboard. Be careful, man. Be careful, dude. Oh, you want to say hi to everybody? Check this out.
Yeah, man.
Check this out. This is Ned. Right here.
Ned the man.
There he is. He's awesome. What do you think?
Say something, Ned.
Say something. You got 66 people looking at you. Hmm?
He's just chill, waiting to get out.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Music Therapy Labs. I've eaten guinea pig. Oh.
See, it's as long as you prepare it good, and it's like you know that it's like not like a sickly animal or anything. Something that's not going to get you sick. I could try it. I'd try it. It's all meat, like I said.
I don't know. I like chicken. I like beef.
They say everything tastes like chicken. I'm sure squirrel tastes like chicken, and vole tastes like chicken, and
Oh,
rattlesnake tastes like chicken.
oh my! I wouldn't try any of that stuff.
Well,
Mm-mm.
maybe someday. Someday we'll do a cooking show too. We keep promising that we'll get that.
I
someday.
know. I know. I want to do some sort of cooking. Right now it'd be perfect because we're the only ones here. So we would actually keep pigs away from Laz. Yeah. Look out. But yeah, one of these days we will do some sort of a cooking show or I wanted some sort of snacks to have too. I saw that was it last week? Jay got some of those Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
We were looking at those. He actually got some. He said he was saving them for tonight.
What did he have? It was which kind was it?
The donut one.
Was that what it was?
It was like
Let me see. I won't show it, but
there's a picture of him holding the box.
Yeah. Jay, I haven't heard from Jay tonight, but
yeah, I don't know where he is. No.
By the way, good show last night with Sean and
Oh,
Kurt.
thank you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean Silas. Sean Silas. Awesome dude. Awesome dude. He used to work for Fender, for Jackson, for EVH. That's where I met him. I met him at Jackson EVH.
I'm sure Jay won't mind. Oh. He had the Boston cream donut.
Yeah.
Boston
cream donut.
That looks good. I like a good Boston cream donut. You guys have? Is that a local thing, or is that an East Coast thing? I don't know. Boston cream, is that all around? Everybody has that.
Oh man!
Out there in California, do you have Boston cream donut? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's just a donut with the stuff in the middle.
Yeah, it's got like pudding in the middle, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I want one of those.
Those are good, man.
I want one of those now.
Well, take a ride. Boston cream pie. There you go.
What time is it? It's 20. I might have to take a. Well,
where would you go? Where would you go to get that?
I would go to a Safeway. Remember where I went and I paged Mitch Malloy? I would probably go there. But thing is, their donuts, like once it gets like nighttime, the donuts have been sitting out there all day, and they might even be gone. They might not even be there.
Yeah, you got to get there early. That's the way to get that.
Unless there actually are donut places in Santa Cruz. I'm sure there's a donut place around here somewhere.
We got donut places all over here, man. We got Dunkin'. How many Dunkin' Donuts within a mile from here? There's within a mile from here, or maybe say 2 miles. There's got to be 6 Dunkin' Donuts within 2 miles of here.
6?
Yeah, there's one that's probably 300 yards, down the street, whatever, quarter mile at the most. Then there's one that's probably a mile away. There's one over the bridge that's a mile and a half away. There's at least 4 that I can think of that are within 2 miles of here. And then in the city, there's probably 8.
Closed. I'm looking.
Dunkin' Donuts is huge out here.
Closed. Farrell's
Zim's
Donut
Guitars.
Shop.
Hey, Zim's.
Zim's.
Dane. What's going on, Dane?
Dane, we're talking about right now. We want some donuts. All these donut places are all closed right now.
So yeah, we got Dunkin' Donuts, and then we got Heavenly Donuts, which is the local, like, right. There's probably 10 locations, which is the other one, but they're closed. Dunk's is open for a little while, I'm sure. And Starbucks, there's one Starbucks probably a couple miles from here.
Oh, Starbucks? Oh, I've got a bunch of them around here, but thing is, they all close like at different hours. I mean, they might all be closed now.
Yeah.
But I could definitely go to a.
It's way too late here.
Yeah.
It's almost midnight, so
for you,
everything's closed here.
For you, it is. For me, it's not. I could hit a grocery supermarket.
Go for it.
And maybe score one of these. Maybe. Although none of them would look that good.
Right. Oh, wow. Wish I could do a Homer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Donut Wheel is open right now.
What was saying? Man. Somebody was saying wind chills. I've never heard of wind chills. I don't think
wind chills is like it's a donut place. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have that out here.
I think we have that here. Oh, look at these! Oh my gosh,
those ones look good. Yeah.
Look at this. Are these even real?
I know. I was gonna say they look too perfect.
Look how nice these are.
Wow.
Right. Even Ned's like, wow. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I mean, look at that.
we do have a winner of Cupcake Wars. That's from my town. Oh my god.
That?
That's a Boston cream.
What's that in there?
Yeah, that's the we won't. I don't know what do you want to call that. Looks like a Boston cream though.
Is that good. The tail?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Man.
A lot of places are better than Dunkin' Donuts, Laz. But it's the go-to around here, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Wait a minute. We're getting messages now. People who is this? Wait, whose are these? Well, man, the food talk. We're getting in the food talk.
I know, early.
Somebody look at these, man. Somebody just texted this in, man.
Oh man.
Look at those.
Those look pretty good. Now I'm trying to think, what do I have for all I have is like a few Girl Scout cookies. That's all I have left for like something sweet. Cookies or something. Oy.
Is this text from, are you watching us right now? Somebody just sent me a text from area code 5.
I'm sure they're watching right now if that's what they're texting you.
Well, no, this has nothing to do with donuts. Was the guitar solo on How Do I Know? Oh, he means the song When It's Love is what he means. Was the guitar solo played on a Strat versus the famous Kramer?
Ooh,
that's a good question, whoever this is.
Here we go. Now the show's off to a good start.
Area code 509.
All right.
What do you think, John B?
We're talking about When It's Love.
Was the guitar solo in the Van Halen song from 1988, 0812, When It's Love? Actually, in the chat, that'd be a good poll here. Let's.
I'm trying to think of it. It's
let's see. Which guitar was used
sounds like the 5150, I think.
Solo for. That's right, Ned. You can go out in a few, Ned. Kramer 5150.
Everyone's saying it's a Strat. Wow.
Fender Strat.
It sounds like a humbucker, but I mean, I know they can. If it was back then, he was playing through what, the Soldano or something. Yeah, through a
Which
Soldano.
guitar was used on the solo for "When It's Love"? Oh crap!
Is my chat really late? What's going on here?
I don't know. How do I get rid of these options? All right, there you go. There's a poll right there. Let's get some answers in the poll.
Oh, there we go.
Which guitar was used for the solo for "When It's Love"? Was it the Kramer 5150 or was it a Fender Strat? Let us know.
I know live, he did use a Strat on that tour. What did he use it on Finish What You Started? Or yeah,
on the 0812 tour. On the 0812 tour.
Yeah.
OU812 tour. I said on the OU81 tour.
OU812 tour, yeah.
On the 0812 tour, years before Ned was born.
But Ned's heard the album, so he knows.
He's probably heard it, yeah. On the song
When It's Love.
When it not no. Well, yeah, they played that, but also Eddie actually had a 50s Strat that he toured with that he used for Finish What You Started.
Yeah, it was like a Tobacco Burst or something.
That was the only tour where he actually used that guitar for that. Right,
yeah, I remember.
Do you remember that, man?
Sure he does.
I'll find a picture, but first I'm going to let him out. He really wants.
Yeah, he wants to get out. Let Ned out.
He wants to go outside.
Well, the consensus in the chat so far. Let's see the poll
back
here. A lot of people are saying 5150. To me, it sounds like a humbucker. 12 votes. 58% say it's a Kramer 5150, but a lot of people who seem to be in the know are saying Strat. If I'm thinking of the solo, and from what I mean, it sounds, like a humbucker to me. But I mean, certainly you can make anything sound like anything on. Jimi Hendrix made a Strat sound like a humbucker. So if I'm sure there's articles out there that have talked about it. What else? It's definitely a Strat. Keith Campbell. Yeah. I don't remember what he did live. I think in '88 he was still playing keyboards live. So if they did When It's Love, trying to think like after I don't think they did it on Monsters of Rock, but when they did it live, I think he used either the 5150 or a backup Kramer. So we'll see. I think it's a Strat. Everyone's saying Strat. Definitely single coil. Yeah, I mean, you can get that sound definitely from anything. So it could definitely be. If anyone's read an article or read some interview where he said it was a Strat, it seems like a lot of people are saying Strat. Yeah, and well, actually, the first one I can think of is the Tokyo Dome '89. Did they play? I think they did When It's Love on that. And yes. I think he used either a Kramer or a backup Kramer. I mean, either 5150 or a backup Kramer.
I actually have an audio recording of another one of those shows.
One of the Tokyo shows?
The February '89 Japan Tokyo shows. I have another version, not the one that you all know. I have an audio recording of like another one of those nights.
And Sammy has been posting high quality clips from that show too recently.
Yeah.
A couple of them. 5150 he posted, and then I don't know what, Best of Both Worlds, maybe one of the other ones.
Yeah. The Van Hagar, the other half.
It'd be great if they released that as like a full, Pro Shot DVD. I mean, we've seen there's plenty of good versions out on YouTube and stuff, but that show's been around since the since it came out. I think people have been sharing that. I know that that's one of the ones that I got off of snail mail back in the day. Early 90s. 91, 92. I got that. One of the
snail mail.
Earlier high quality bootlegs you could get from the back of a magazine or something.
Mm-hmm.
Which reminds me, I found a couple old magazines too.
Oh wow! Oh no! I was about to show you something, but it went
No, go ahead.
Hey, I'll try to.
We can check these out later, but I did find a couple of older ones from what 84 and 93.
Do you remember this? Do you remember this bass? This is from Monsters of Rock, 88. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, the Tabasco bass. Yeah. Monsters of Rock, 88. Wow, I didn't know he used that on Monsters of Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Because for his solo, he used he used a breakaway bass, because he does the first part of his solo and then he breaks the bass, and then he got his Jack Daniels. But I guess I do
in the early 80s. In the early 80s, he would use a bass, and then he would be smashing it around.
Monsters of Rock, he did too. He had one that
really?
He would pull a switch on it and it would break in half. It was just a
Dugan was doing what?
Yeah, I'm sure
Dugan would do the when Michael would hold the bass over his head and he'd be making like all the feedback noises. Dugan was doing all that.
Right. He'd be doing the effects to
I actually did a video years ago on how to like mimic that. Actually, if I can remember, 46, we'll say at 47 minutes in,
there you go.
There'll be a card right next to that QR code, which, by the way, everybody should open up their phones, actually, and you should scan this QR code right here. Right there. Sign up for my newsletter. I have a Twitter newsletter. This QR code will take you there. All you gotta do is open up your smartphone, open up the camera, place it over that, and you click on it, it'll take you right to it. Sign up. Very easy. Very easy. But at 47 minutes, at 47:30, there'll be a drop down right there to a lesson video that I did years ago on this channel, where I explained how to do it simulates a Van Halen guitar trick.
The Live Without a Net bass solo, is that what you're talking about?
The high picking, where Eddie would do the high picking tremolo all the way up, and then they would get higher, and like the pitch would keep going and going and going.
I always thought that was his harmonizer.
It might have been, yeah.
Like when he would go over to his bomb, the bomb casing where he had his effects, he would turn that up, and it was the electro harmonics.
That
harmonizer, is that what it was?
Back in the day, that was a
or tape echo, maybe.
Crap, I forget. It was something cool.
In '78, when he would go over to the bomb, and they have the Fresno footage where he starts turning it up, and it's going up and up.
It's going up and up. Yeah. There's different effects where you can do that. Anyway, I did a video, and I forget what I said. It's 47 minutes in or something.
Sorry,
I'm gonna have to write that down to put that video there. Actually, wow, I didn't mean to do that. Actually, I'll find the video, and I'll actually put it in the chat right here. Johnny Beane, what would that been called? Van Halen. I forget what I called it. I'm gonna find. Oh, there it is. Eddie Van Halen tremolo picking 1981 trick is what I called it. I posted that 9 years ago, and it's at 12K views.
Wow.
So share. So here in the chat here, this is what I'm trying to explain. But also for Michael Anthony, it was the same technique for his bass. So there it is. So there's without a drop down, just in the chat here on YouTube. There it is. There's the link to it.
G. Bushnoff says he had it was an EC80. Univox EC80. So is that
there? You go.
Tape echo, right?
There you go. Univox. That's what.
Or is it a?
It was a Univox back in the day.
Is that a tape echo? Is that what that is?
Yes, probably.
Yeah, just like feedback through the tape echo. That sounds like what it was.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
There you go.
Echo chamber, yeah.
Echo chamber. But anyway, this is a photographer, Chester Simpson. These are some of his photos. There's like a ton of them.
That's great.
I just happened to see.
Ed's wearing the old parachute pants.
Yeah.
The Live Without a Net pants. He's got a whole lot. I mean, for 88,
Oh, yeah.
88, he wasn't wearing that. He was usually wearing what, jeans and
Yeah.
just a tank top, I think.
That's cool. And look at Mike. Look at his pants. He's got, is that Sylvester?
Yeah. Mike always had like the the cartoon stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of great photos here. I just happened to.
I always like checking these out. Yeah. Does it say where these are from?
Yeah. It just says 1988.
88.
Rock and roll.
In the
photography.
chat, which show is this from Monsters of Rock? Is that what it says, Monsters of Rock, or?
Well, it is. I know it is.
Yeah. Because that's definitely not. I'll tell you, it's not some of the ones that I've seen, like Foxborough, Mass. He wasn't. I don't think he was wearing any of that. Mike had a. I don't know if he had the Mickey Mouse shirt or something in Foxborough, but
Wait a minute.
it's a couple close-ups of it.
Oh, that's not the date. That's not the date. That's that cool guitar, though, man. Look at that.
That is the coolest guitar ever created.
Ever. That's the coolest guitar there is, right there.
He's got the old, what do they call it? The Wings logo for the picks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so in the that poll, which guitar was used for the solo for "When It's Love"? 57% said Kernels, 42% said Fender Strat.
Wow, they're saying it's the 5150.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you know
No.
for sure? You're pretty sure it was the Strat?
I'm pretty sure it was a Strat. Yeah. If you listen to it, it sounds like a Strat. It sounds like
I'm only thinking of it. I
two
can't.
single coils.
I'm not listening to it right now, so I mean, I could. Yeah, if I listen to it, not that I can. I mean, I can maybe tell if it was a Strat. I mean, a single coil or. I mean, I can usually tell if it's a single coil or a humbucker, but like you said, two single coils. I mean, I certainly wouldn't be an expert on that sound. I couldn't tell for 100%. Keith Campbell, 100% Strat.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great shot. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Chester Simpson. I think you can actually purchase these photos, actually.
Yeah,
it actually
those are great.
says up here. Yeah, purchase a print. So you can actually purchase prints from Chester Simpson, Rock and Roll Photography. I just happened to stumble onto his site here while I was looking for something. Van Halen related. I was trying to find a picture of Edward using the Strat live.
Oh yeah. We should track one. We can. I think I do have a picture of that actually. Let me see if I'll grab it. I do have one of those.
He did use it. He did use the Strat live when they played Cabo Wabo for the first time.
Okay.
When they played Finish What You Started, he did play a Strat, and there actually is footage of that.
Cabo Wabo or Finish What You Started?
Cabo Wabo, the club.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
Man, that's a great picture. That's awesome.
Somewhere I have a picture of I think it's from Worcester, 1988.
Mm-hmm. Santa Cruz. Yeah, that's right. Edward used the Strat on Viva Van Halen Saturday on MTV. That was the footage where they're playing Finish What You Started, and he's using using the Strat. Man, these are great pictures.
Yeah, what else you got there?
Is there more? Oh, there's more.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow. Oh, look at this.
Goes on and on.
Oh man, this is awesome. That's a great one right there, man.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, now I can't find it. Maybe I
Where's
don't.
Jay and Paul? I have no idea.
Yep.
We don't know.
They're out there somewhere.
They're somewhere. Probably together. Man, that guitar is cool. That's the guitar, man.
That is the guitar.
Man, that's a great picture, man. I mean, it's too bad it's in black and white. In color, oh, that'd be awesome if that was in color. I mean, even more awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere I get those pictures. Maybe not on my phone.
Oh, man. These are great. Hey, Sean. Sean Shreds, man.
Sean, what's going on? Good show
Dude.
last night.
Great show last night, man. We had a great time. Great time talking to Sean about his days with Fender, with the EVH, with Jackson, with talking about Iron Wrath, talking about his bands. You were playing Destiny? Oh man.
Anyway. Where is it?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, here we're talking Van Halen. I mean, that's what we do here. Just found some very cool pictures from this website. Never seen any of these. Very cool.
Anyway.
Yeah, actually,
I thought I had some pictures of the Strat, but I guess I mean, somewhere I do, but not going to waste too much time looking for that. But yeah,
I can find one really quick.
So what is that? Chester
Simpson is the photographer of these pictures. Simpson.
Click on the Michael Anthony. Can you get or the Sammy? It's something right below that. Sammy and then Michael on the thumbnails there.
Oh crap! Where is it? Which one? Which one do you want?
Yeah, that one with Michael. Yeah. You look just like H-O-G. Mike always said. Get Dugan on the phone. What's he doing there?
Oh, I said great photos. They're actually playing a show tonight. Nice. And you know how I know.
Yes, I do know how you know. That's
they're
true.
playing a show tonight, and they're in Laughlin, Nevada tonight.
Is it the Circle? What is it?
Yes. Yeah, they're
Circle.
Playing. They might be on stage right now. Actually, it's 9:00. So right now, Dugan is on the side of the stage watching Michael.
I was watching Live Aid earlier. I have the DVD set that I've had for a couple of years, and I watched. I mean, everyone loves the Queen set from Live Aid, and I did watch that. But the Beach Boys, which the Beach Boys are meh by any standards, but I mean, they had their place in history, but no, Good Vibrations is always like the intro to Good Vibrations is a. And then with Live Aid, with 100,000 people watching, it was really cool, and the original lineup with Brian Wilson and everything. So, and then what else? Dire Straits with Sting doing Money for Nothing, and then they did Sultans of Swing, which it's just to see those huge stadium crowds back in the day. 1985. I mean, everyone knows what Live Aid was. It was a huge, intercontinental concert. But I was watching some of the greatest hits from that, and I know Sammy and Ed did Farm Aid, which was a kind of another benefit concert for my 85. That was the first incarnation of Van Hagar to some degree. Lots of there's the videos from that, and what they did
the second version
Rock
of
and
Live
Roll.
Yeah, they did rock and roll. They did I forget something else.
I think they may have done one of the Sammy songs,
55, I think
something
they
like
did,
that. Yeah.
or he did.
And
And then I used to have a Farm Aid T-shirt because Farm Aid 2, the second version of Farm Aid, they actually did in Lincoln, Nebraska. I
mhm.
was living there at the time, and I don't know how I got the shirt. I might still have it actually. I might still have it. I wore it for years. It said Farm Aid 2, and on the back it said Lincoln, Nebraska, and it had all the artists that
Wow.
played Farm Aid 2.
Was that like the year later? Like I think first Farm Aid was
This
85, I think, right?
this was I'm thinking this was in '87. This
Okay.
one, I think.
Santa
Very
Cruz says,
cool.
John Biel, are you crazy? Beach Boys, meh. Do you mean the performance? I mean, their albums were. I mean, I'll give it to them for their albums, but their performances, their live stuff, was kind of meh. And I worked probably half a dozen Beach Boys shows back in the '90s and 2000s. When it was. I played I Spy with Mike Love and his family, driving them from the airport. So, I mean, I've had my Beach Boys experience, and I saw them at least 6 or 7 times. Worked for
Mm-hmm.
them, did their shows, and they were, like I said, they had their hits and they had their,
Who
you
was
know,
original in the band while you were there with them?
it was Mike Love, and he wasn't even original. He was like mid '60s that he came on, and then there was like obviously like Brian Wilson was gone. Most of the Wilsons were gone. There might have been one Wilson. I don't know who, but. And then there was who's the other one? The other singer, Mike Love, and
Was
I don't
what's
even
his
know.
name with them? John
I don't even know.
Stamos?
No, no, no. Uncle Jesse wasn't with him. But yeah, I mean, they definitely this. Pet Sounds is one of the you know classic albums from the '60s. Anyway, the whole analog tape, Sergeant Pepper kind of era. You know,
Mm-hmm.
those are some good shots. Yeah, there you
These
go.
are great pictures, man. These are
Oh, you wait
great.
one, two.
OE812, and again, these are rock and roll photography by Chester Simpson.
Now,
You can actually purchase a print of these.
go to some of those Michael Anthony's. That's the breakaway bass right there. That's where in the next picture to the left of that, it's got the broken bass, I think.
That's a what is that?
Go to the picture next to it. I
Michael
think I
Anthony.
saw it in the thumbnail. That one. Nope, right there. That's got the broken. Yeah, see the bass is broken in that. I think is it? Oh no, okay. Yeah, well, look at the action on it.
He's just holding it up.
Oh, look at the action on it. I think it's already. I think that's where it just got broken. Look at the action.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah.
It basically the neck just broke off. It was a trigger that he would pull, and the neck would break off. You know. Go to the next image in that sequence. Oh yeah, see,
Uh,
there's only 3 strings on that one.
look at that. One
So he would
broke.
break the bass, and then Dugan would come out with the Jack Daniels bass. He'd play a little more of the solo, then they'd go into it's at least on Monsters of Rock. Then they'd go into Running with the Devil.
Oh, look at this, man. Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
So is that an Area Pro? I think that's an Area
Yeah.
Pro.
Area Pro. Look at that. This
We
dude.
That's what we need to ask Dugan. I think I even had that in my questions for Dugan. The breakaway bass. How did that work? I'm pretty sure there was like a little trigger on it, and it would take the neck off, and it would break. Take the neck off of the body.
Wow.
Nice.
Cool. Well, dude, he said he wanted to come on. He actually, when we were sitting here one night, he was commenting saying, "Johnny, I want to join you guys," but I didn't see it till like
Oh yeah,
hours
yeah,
later.
yeah,
Yeah, and we all know he's busy tonight. So,
yeah. Do your job, Dugan. There you go.
at some point, he will be on here. He definitely will be. He loves us. He told us. He said I love you guys.
Yeah, I'm wondering where those pictures were from. Oh yeah, that's the same. I don't know if that's the same bass.
No.
The breakaway bass was a pretty cheapo something. That looks there's the
Look at that one.
those are from different shows. Is Mike's wearing a sweatshirt there?
Well, it's the same pants though.
Did he? Oh, maybe he has a T-shirt on under it.
Maybe. And what is that? That one says Jack Daniels on the headstock.
Oh yeah, the whole conspiracy theory of the Jackson Jack Daniels bass.
Yeah.
We'll get to the bottom of that someday, Dugan.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Man, these are great pictures.
Definitely.
These are awesome, dude.
What's that? Yeah, that the left of that one.
Look at this guy. Oh my god.
Nice. I always liked that Sammy's what is that, a Beretta?
Yeah.
Sammy's Beretta. I from Live Without a Net. I always loved that one.
Man,
Yeah, what stadium is that? Come on, somebody out there knows
these are
what stadium
awesome.
that is. Bill
Puddocks? Puddles?
Duddix? Duddix?
Who's
Dudley?
Bill?
Bill Dudley. It's Bill Dudley or Bull. Yeah, Bill Dudley.
Dudley. Who's Bill Dudley?
And there's a football helmet on there. So somebody who did Bill Dudley play for? Here we go. In the chat, someone's gonna know. Denver. Keith Campbell says Denver.
So this was in Denver.
Where's Michael Smith? He's from out there. Nice.
Man, these are great pictures. These are great pictures.
I
By the
always
way, you can purchase a print of these pictures. And this is not sponsored at all by Chester Simpson. I just happened to stroll onto this website looking for a different picture, and I'm like, man, this looks awesome.
Yeah, those are great pictures, man.
I clicked on it, and these are just amazing photos.
They might be in color
Look
too. I mean, maybe these might be just test prints. I mean, you might be able to get the color prints too.
Imagine this stuff in color, man.
Wow.
Look at that. look at that, man. That's so cool.
Denver was at McNichols Arena where the Nuggets played. Well, I mean, when they did Monsters of Rock, I think it was probably McNichols was the hockey arena. But what's the stadium out there? Mile High Stadium. Monsters of Rock, I would think they did the stadium, but who knows? Oh, so this guy's done all different bands.
Yeah.
Rock.
Was that the only Van Halen?
Let's see more.
There's a lot of stuff here.
Bon Jovi.
Man. Yeah, Bon Jovi, man.
We're only in the C's. Here we go. Donovan, Dave Matthews, Dr. John.
Oh, wait a minute. Crosby, Stills, Nash? No. Oh, Country Joe. Dude, this guy,
Country Joe.
This dude used to come into this shop. I used to work at this guitar shop. This guy used to come in. This guy lived in Berkeley. He used to come in all the time. Oh, there he is.
I like Country Joe. Something like I know him from Woodstock mostly, and a little bit of his studio stuff. But he's in Country Joe and the Fish. That was the band that he played with.
Yeah, yeah. And I knew his son. His son went to school with my sister, so his son used to come over to our house.
Wow.
And his name's Devin McDonald.
Devin Joe.
And he actually runs a store now in Berkeley. His son. The last time I saw Country Joe, I mean, it was 20-something years ago now, but the last time I saw his son, I was walking down the street in Berkeley, and his son just we just crossed paths, and I'm like, hey, we're like, hey, how are you? But this was years ago. This was like 90s, sometime, long time ago. But anyway.
He did the whole the sing along during Woodstock. Come on, all you big strong men. Uncle Sam needs your help again. What was it? The Fixin' to Die rag. Yeah. What are the other rock bands he's got? Carlos Santana.
Oh, he's got it. He's got everybody here.
Eagles, Eddie Money, Zappa.
Huey Lewis.
Greg Kinn Band. I sang with Huey Lewis.
Yeah, that's
Remember
right.
that?
Yeah.
Joe Cocker.
Huh? Santa Cruz, is that true? Joe was married to Paul Taylor of Winger's cousin? He taught Paul to play. Is that true, man?
Joe was married to Paul Taylor of Winger.
Paul Taylor's cousin, the guy, the other guitar player, keyboard player in Winger, his
Okay.
cousin, Santa Cruz, and Santa Cruz is Bay Area, so I mean he would know this.
Was that Reb Beach? Was Reb Beach Winger?
Reb Beach was Winger, but also Paul Taylor was the other guitar player
Okay.
in Winger. He was the guitar player, keyboard player that Winger had.
So Joe taught,
Still has. He's still in the band.
Joe taught Paul to play?
Joe was married to Paul's cousin.
Wow.
But he's saying that Joe McDonald taught Paul how to play guitar. The second guitar player in Winger.
That's really cool.
That is really cool, man. And I think I hear Ned. Oh,
don't.
no.
What's he got? Has he got something?
Dude.
Oh, come on, Ned. Every this is going to be a habit here.
Every night, man.
I'm going to leave that for you, Johnny. You can take care of that. Oh my goodness. Oh, there it is. Oh my God, Ned.
Look how big that is, man.
Wow. Oh man. I mean, jeez. Fry that thing up, man. That's what we were talking about.
All right, I got.
Oh, you got to take care of that
because he's gonna start throwing it around the room.
I guess I'll take care of the show
Oh,
for a
no.
little while.
Oh crap!
Oh,
All right.
Yeah, take care of that.
No. Leave it.
Oh my God. Yeah, the audio's still going. Here we go.
Oh, gross.
Listen. Let's all listen.
Why?
Let's listen.
Ugh, it's looking at me.
Oh God.
Oh, gross. Come here. You're leaving that alone for now, man. Ew, sick.
I'm not saying anything. Wow. Yeah, this is becoming routine now. Every at least I don't know if I haven't watched too many of the other shows. I don't know. At least every Saturday, this seems to happen now. Ned's gonna take care. Oh God. We've seen that dustbin too many times. Oh God. Oh no. Oh my God. It almost looks fake. Oh, Ned. Ned has really he's earned his spot on the show at this point. Ned is truly a part of this show, and Ned Bundy strikes again. That's right. Ned Bundy. Oh man. Ned is, I mean, it doesn't even take long. Ned was out for how long? 20 minutes, 15 minutes. And he brings in a huge fresh kill, just like that. Ned Nempelman is a killer. Ned is a true hunter. It's a prop, Sean. Right, Sean? I know. Oh man.
I'll be right back. I got to.
Yeah, go sanitize.
It left some garnish down here that I got to get rid of.
Boy.
Plus, I got to shut the door so he doesn't bring it back in.
Jeez. Yeah. Ned's Jackson Pollock tributes in the bathroom. Yep. Well, good job, Ned. I remember growing up with cats. We always had cats growing up, and thankfully they didn't too often bring anything into the house. But Ned's getting really comfortable with bringing his trophies back to Johnny. So. God. And I'm sure he just likes the kill. I mean, he doesn't even eat it. Ned's got a, you don't see him. Yeah. You don't see him ever eating it. It's just like the kill. It's the thrill of the kill for Ned. Ned's theme song is Hunter by Dawkins. Yep. Wow. What's the Mean Street quote? Turns you from hunter into hunted. Gonna hunt somebody down. I don't know if I have that right, but close enough. Wait a minute. Somebody said fair warning. Cats are some natural predator. I mean, Ned is Ned was a feral cat. I think Johnny got him. I don't even think he's a hunter by nature. I think Ned was Ned was like a stray, and then Johnny took him in. Right? If you have cats, you don't have varmints. True. Definitely. Train him to bring back a rat pedal. Hey, I had a good I sent this to Johnny earlier. I don't know if you can see it from here, but interesting fact of the day. The average person swallows 7 Boss Metal Zone pedals in their sleep every year. Just take that to heart.
That's got to be true.
Ned's out there swallowing rat pedals. Or rats, at least.
Could you see that?
Oh yeah,
that was one of those with the white bellies. The what do you call them?
I don't know. What do you call it?
There's a name for that.
It looks like a
that thing was huge.
Yeah,
and it was laying down. Its eyes were. It was looking right at me, but it was, and I'm just like, ew,
man, that's crazy.
Oh man, look at this.
Yeah, what other photos we got there? Jacob Dylan, Jackson Brown, Jay Giles, Ian Anderson. Got to meet Ian. I got to meet a few of those people. Jacob Dylan. Ian Anderson doesn't like to shake hands. You have to rub elbows with Ian Anderson because he's.
So you literally rubbed elbows with him.
He's a germaphobe, yeah. But I did monitors.
I'm a germaphobe
too. I did monitors for Ian Anderson in Jethro Tull.
And he was like, good to meet you.
Yeah. He was. It was a closed sound check. You can't be in Jethro Tull's sound check. But myself, monitor engineer, and his techs were in there. But that was fun. Joe Cocker, another one. I got to meet him.
Mm-hmm.
Back where working concerts. I missed that. But it was fun. But I couldn't be doing it these days. It's a lot of hard work
because of germs.
Well, that too.
Or just
I can't lift a Marshall 4x12 up 2 flights of stairs anymore. So.
Oh yeah, I used to do that all the time, man.
Right.
Lifting the P50 412 up and down stairs. Yeah.
What else is that? Quiet Riot?
Well,
keep scrolling. These are some good photos here. Jefferson Starship. Yep, I worked with them. These are a lot of these people.
Any of these you want me to click on? I'll click on.
Last Waltz was a great movie. Linda Ronstadt, Kim Carnes, Led Zeppelin.
I've got that guy's autograph. My dad got me this guy's autograph because he had a meeting with this dude.
Robbie
Robertson. Yeah. So
that's Rick Danko right there.
I have his autograph somewhere. Oh, there's Clapton.
Now, did he actually shoot these photos? I mean,
yeah. This guy?
That's a historic concert right there. The Last Waltz. That's the Winterland.
Yeah, this dude shot these pictures.
Wow, Eric Clapton. I mean, everybody played the Last Waltz. I mean, for 1976 or something, whatever. That's Paul Butterfield Blues. That's Muddy Waters. Obviously Bob Dylan. I mean, the band was Bob Dylan's backup band back in the day. Back in the 60s, the band was Robbie Robertson, and the band was the band. They were Bob Dylan's backup band. That's the bronze Strat. I think Robbie Robertson's. Go back to that. He was one of the early guys to have humbuckers in a Strat. I don't know if it was a humbucker or 2 single coils. You can't see it obviously there, but you don't see a middle pickup there. So
it looks like 2 single coils right next to each other where a humbucker would
be.
I've seen that. Let's see if we can find another.
He's got his hand over it in most of them.
Yeah. Well, I know we can search them and find it.
Kind of see it a little bit. That's what's his name? The Irish guy.
That's a wild picture, man.
Van Morrison. That's Van Morrison. I'm a big fan of the Last Waltz. I don't think I have it nearby, but I do have the Blu-ray and the DVD of the Last Waltz. It's a
Oh
great concert.
man.
I mean, if you don't know what the Last Waltz is, it was the band, the group, the band,
Mm-hmm.
Robbie Robertson, Rick Danko, Levon Helm, and the rest. And it was their last concert at San Francisco at the Winterland Arena, Winterland Ballroom.
Oh, this was here.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
Winterland. It was like a like a 3,000, couple thousand seat
I know of Winterland. Yeah.
arena. And so Martin Scorsese filmed it, and it was a full theatrical feature, and it was like the last hurrah for the band. There's a couple of like studio things, and then but the main focus is the concert with all the guest stars, Eric Clapton, like you've seen,
Mm-hmm.
Bob Dylan, everybody. So yeah, I love The Last Waltz. Great concert movie. One of the top 5 concert movies out there ever.
We're gonna have to watch it.
Definitely.
We're gonna
Man.
have to. We keep talking about doing all these screenings, like somehow.
Oh, I'm a big fan of concert movies. I mean, in the chat,
I
top
know.
5 concert movies. I mean the real theatrical movies. Like Rattle and Hum and the Rolling Stones.
Oh, sorry. I didn't
Rolling
mean-
Stones had a few of them. Woodstock, and what is it? Monterey Pop and all that stuff. I love that. Big fan, huge fan. What do I have? Let's see what I have nearby.
He does look like Eddie there. Keith, is that Keith? Yeah, he does look like Eddie there, doesn't he?
What else we got? This I would consider that kind of like a concert movie, filmed on film, not a video, not on video.
Yeah, sorry for the burp. Usually I mute those, but I missed it.
Like the Who at the Isle of Wight. Yeah,
I burp a lot when I do these shows, apparently,
yeah, you do.
and cough, and want donuts.
We still doing that?
Look at all these. You got this. Man, this
Yeah,
guy
what other
took a
pictures
lot
we
of
got?
awesome pictures, man.
Rolling Stones.
We're still in the rock and roll.
Yeah, scroll. I want to see the whole selection first. Let's see who else we got. We only got up to the Last Waltz. What else we got? Los Lobos. Keep going. Let's just see the whole selection, then we'll check some check some of them out. Michael Jackson, Michael Nesmith, Paul McCartney, Neil Young, Peter Frampton, Queen, Rick Derringer, Pete Seeger. Man, you can all read, right? Rolling Stones. R. We're in R. Roxy, Sly Stone, another great Woodstock performance. Man,
Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap. Todd Rundgren, The Tubes, Twisted Sister,
Tubes.
Van Halen. Van Halen's the only one with a year next to it. 1988. That's the only year you have. The Who.
Yeah, and we
Let's check
saw
out-
them.
Let's check out the Who. Oh, look at that though.
We-
There's some more we haven't seen.
Oh, this was in color. So I'm sure they're all in color. Oh,
Yeah,
here's
probably.
where it's scrolling. Oh, awesome. This is where it's scrolling. Man.
Well, what was the was there another set where Ed had the sports jacket on, or these are the ones we've seen?
Usually he's wearing the sports jacket in the beginning. In
Go to the
beginning of show.
thumbnails though. Which the ones we haven't seen?
I think
I mean-
we've seen most of them.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I see.
I mean,
what's going on. Yeah.
I clicked on most of them.
Right.
I mean, oh, it's stuck.
Yeah, go next
Yeah, we-
page. Next page. I guess we've seen them all.
I clicked on most of them. Yeah, while we were sitting here. Yeah, there's only
Any
3
backup
pages.
Kramers there?
No,
All right, cool.
no, it's all
Go to the next one next to that one.
150.
Go to the one next to that one.
This one?
Yeah. There you go. That's a great shot right there. What's he playing there?
Hmm.
That's me. I just gave it away, but
Man, this guy's taking some cool pictures, dude.
right. I mean, you can tell what song he's playing there, or what solo he's playing there,
Possibly,
because
yeah.
we're assuming, but I would think it's Mean Street. He's doing the tapping from Mean Street, and then in the middle of the solo, then he stops and he turns the volume. Or unless it's Cathedral, could be Cathedral with the volume.
Could be.
It could be anything. You're right. You're right. Who said that? Keith Campbell. Could be anything.
Could be Happy Trails. Who knows?
Santa Cruz will Live Without Not be released in widescreen. It shouldn't be in widescreen format because it was on 16 millimeter, and 4x3 is the full 16 millimeter format. So if they release it in widescreen, it's going to be cropped. So take it from me. If that, I mean, you can see they filmed it in 16 millimeter, so the frame of a 16 millimeter film is 4x3. So if they release it in widescreen, it's cropped, and you don't want that. There's your nerd section for the night.
Oh yeah.
But yes, hopefully it's in high definition, and they release it in a Blu-ray or some kind of a high definition format, 4K. It's out there somewhere, unless it burned in the Warner Brothers fire.
But I hope not.
I hope not too. And the whole Noel Monk thing. I mean, I was thinking of that. I mean, hoping that whoever's in charge of his legacy, in charge of his archive, in charge of his paraphernalia, his music memorabilia. I know supposedly he has concerts we've never seen, live videos or whatever. I'm just hoping they fall into the right hands and that we get to see those.
That would be great.
They had the Who. Go back to I don't know if you can go back to the Who gallery. It's my other. It was always back in the day. The Who and Van Halen were my two go-to favorite rock bands.
Those are yours. Let's see. Okay, I gotta wait for it to catch up.
The Horrible Who. I did, and actually, I watched a YouTube. Looks like 82. I watched a 20, a Who concert from a couple of weeks ago. And they're still doing, still out there rocking. Schecter. Pete playing his custom Schecters. Schecter Telecaster. That's well after, like, the progression of Pete Townsend's. He played, Strats to SGs to Les Pauls, and then he started using the custom Schecters, and from there. But if he's playing a Schecter there, I think it was like 82 or 70, anywhere from 79, I think, to 82. Roger. Their first farewell tour in 1982.
The first farewell tour.
Yeah. And then they did Live Aid, which I watched a little bit of today. They that was the first comeback of the Who, 1985 in Live Aid. Did a short set with and then they did the 88, 89 tour, I think, for the 20th anniversary of Tommy. Yeah, I love the Who. Great band. The Horrible Who. He's wearing which shirt is that?
I don't know. It says the.
The might be in the chat.
Clash? Might be the Clash.
Maybe the Clash. Yeah, because the Clash opened for them in an 82 tour.
Might say Clash under
Probably
there.
the Clash, yeah. What are they saying? Keith Campbell saw them at Shea in '82. Shea, yeah, that's another one of those DVDs. I have the that's you can get that the Shea Stadium '82 show. Who played drums for the Who at Live Aid in '85? I'm pretty sure it was Kenny Jones. I think that was the last time Kenny Jones played drums for the Who. And, I could be wrong. I know Simon. Yes. Oh, actually, yeah. Phil Collins might have played. Actually, in the Live Aid show, it might have been Phil Collins. And I think Phil Collins played drums for Led Zeppelin in Live Aid. And then yes, Simon Phillips played in the 88, 89 tour, I think.
That's cool.
Simon Phillips from Toto.
Mm-hmm.
And so another rock news this week was that Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the inductees, I think, was it Duran Duran?
Dude, I was going to talk. What day was that? I was going to go live and talk about that. And instead, and I did the Van Halen Twitch show instead, which there's a lot of Van Halen news this week too, which we can talk about as well. But yeah, that Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, man. Let's find
we can check that out. I mean,
we never talked about that.
I haven't really looked into it, but I know Judas Priest has been on the ballot for years, and I think somebody was saying that they actually are on the ballot, or they're going to be inducted, but they're under like a different category. What was up with Judas Priest? Keith Campbell says Judas Priest finally made it, along with Pat Benatar. And yes, Duran Duran
got in, and Andy Taylor is going to play with Duran Duran for that.
Wow,
which is very because a lot of you
I know you're a big Duran Duran fan.
I'm a big Duran Duran fan. Andy Taylor is one of my top 3 as far as guitar players. And for me, you guys all, I've said this for years, but you guys don't even know this. I run an Andy Taylor group on Facebook. People give me these groups. They're like, Johnny, have this. I have a pretty good Andy Taylor group on Facebook, and there's been a lot of stuff going on in there, and yeah, he's gonna perform with them apparently. So that's really cool.
I definitely, I love Duran Duran. I mean, as much as some of those, I mean, and I was watching Live Aid, and Duran Duran did play at Live Aid, and I didn't watch that performance tonight, but I was watching Simple Minds, and they're kind of fall in that category of like a pop 80s rock band. And I mean, I love Duran Duran. Everything I've heard from them it's great sonic music. I mean, yeah, the bass player for Duran Duran was great. I mean, that's what it was. It was all about like the low end, like, the drummer and the bass player, the rhythm section of those bands. Simple Minds as well. It's just phenomenal. I mean, they're virtuosos. The rhythm sections of those bands. I mean, Genesis is another one, obviously. I mean, those those bands that were just like, and most of them were British. I mean, Duran Duran was British, right?
Yeah, Sean, I'll send you the invite to the group right now, because I just saw you said you got to join the group. Here it is. If anybody wants to join, it's called Andy Taylor Fans.
Cool.
Andy Taylor Fans on Facebook, and we're at about over 2,000 members. 2,000. It says 2.4K members.
Yep. Power Station, another one of those great kind of just 80s rock bands, 80s pop rock bands that were just, I mean, the Cars. I mean, those bands that were just like sonically so great. Their albums were so great. Their studios, Toto. I mean, I could go on and on. Obviously, Tears for Fears, just Dire Straits. Great. Some of those, just, you can go on and on with the 80s bands that were just underrated and phenomenal. you know. And Duran
Sean,
Duran's right at the top. Yeah.
I just sent you a an invite to the group, Sean. Just did it. I got to spend more time over in this group. I have that. I have a pretty big Van Halen group that I spend a lot of time in, but I do have several other groups that I run, and I got to spend more time over here with this stuff going on, and this group gets a lot of. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in here, and I'm always having to delete like the fake T-shirt stuff. There's always
Oh
like
yeah.
people trying to sell T-shirts. I'm always having to get rid of that. But yeah, Sean Shreds, check your Facebook. I just sent you an invite to the Andy Taylor group.
Alan Parsons Project, ELO. I mean, it goes on and on. All those. I mean, a lot of them were one-hit wonders, but if you look into their catalog, like I mean, Simple Minds is one that comes to mind that I was watching tonight. That you know, they Don't You Forget About Me from Breakfast Club. That was their big hit. But you know, you listen to a few of the tracks from that era. I mean, I don't know how many albums they made, but right along in the the 80s, the mid 80s, Big Country. I mean, so I mean, and think about that was the time that synth rock was coming out, and and they had some great. A lot of those, all those bands had great synth players, and it was tasteful. It wasn't, like, the cheesy kind of synth, or I don't know what to call it, but
Cheesy synth.
I'm thinking of Bon Jovi, that synth intro.
Oh, being cheesy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
or Europe, something like that. But I mean,
but that Europe, that's so cheesy. I mean, it's cool. That one
yeah,
song.
to some degree, yeah. I mean, the Final Countdown. I mean, everybody can dig the Final Countdown, but I've had enough of it for the. I mean, I was listening to. My fiance got me Sirius radio for my car because it's not like I don't have an antenna for it, so she got me like the little unit that does it. And I was listening to Axel F. They played Axel F today on the 80s station, or one of the Sirius radio stations. Man. And it's just that 80s synth. I mean, I thought it was I don't know who it was. I mean, somebody in the chat will say who did Axel F, but I thought it was Jan Hammer, or one of those or Chick Corea, or one of those 80s synth guys.
Axel F.
Yeah, who played synth for that, or who wrote that tune?
Harold Faltermeyer.
I mean, come on, Harold Faltermeyer. You need more credit, man. That was great. That's such a great.
You
riff.
guys actually know this. Look at this.
Yeah, they do.
These guys.
I just gotta ask the chat. I mean, they're really coming up with everything.
Who is Harold Faltermeyer? I don't know who that is.
That's what I'm saying. I thought it was Jan Hammer, the synth guy from the 80s. What else did he do? He did Rocky. He did a lot of those. Who was the one who did Herbie Hancock? Was the other synth guy from Rocket.
Oh, I remember that with all those robots.
Yeah, the robot.
Yep.
Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And in excess fans, I like my NXS definitely. Yeah. So we're talking 80s pop tonight.
Yeah.
Pat Benatar, another one. I chauffeured Neil Gerardo to the health food store.
You did?
Yeah. I got to Neil and Pat. They came every year to the club that I worked at, and great people to work with. Always a great show. Pat Benatar, definitely, one of the few, hard rocking chicks of the 80s, definitely.
Yeah. So anyway, this is the rock and roll 2022.
Meh. Beyond meh. I can't do Eminem. Ugh, I just can't do it.
I wish I had some M&Ms right now.
Yeah, M&Ms are great to eat, but Dolly Parton, I mean, come on. The Eurythmics, another one of those great 80s pop bands, the Eurythmics.
That guy answered one of my tweets years ago.
What's his name? I
Dave
know.
Arrhythmics.
Annie Lennox and Dave.
Dave.
Shit.
What's his in the chat? What's his name? Anyway, he answered one of my tweets one day, like 10 years ago.
Dave Stewart.
Dave
Thank
Stewart.
You,
Thank you.
Devo. There you go. Another one. I mean, it goes on and on. That era with the analog era of like 24 track 2-inch analog recording where it was just like, you know.
Dave Stewart follows me on Twitter. That's why.
There you go.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And he actually answered one of my tweets one time, like years ago.
Wow. You
Wow.
saw Pat Benatar play Shea opening for the Police in '82. Wow.
Wait a minute.
Is that for real? Pat Benatar opening.
Are you
for
making
the
that up?
It could be. I mean, geez.
Police '82. Dude, that
I would.
Awesome, man.
The Police probably could have played Shea in '82. I mean, that almost makes sense.
That's when Sting was playing the Steinberger headless bass.
Wow. Man, taking a trip down rock and roll lane. Lionel Richie. All right. I mean, this is a good if I know Dolly Parton did not specifically she didn't want to be inducted.
She wrote them a letter saying, please.
She doesn't feel
thank you.
Like she should be in there.
Yeah, but she's Dolly.
I mean, I agree with you. You know, Dolly Parton, I mean, she's a beautiful, as much as she's a beautiful woman, she's also a great songwriter too. I mean, so many hits that we don't even realize were Dolly Parton songs, you know, I Will Always Love You, or, I mean, that's the quick one that I can think of, but there was a lot that, she was a good songwriter too, you know. Great voice.
Whitney Houston, yeah.
Yeah. And so Judas Priest, yeah. I mean, are they really like inducted as a full on, you know, the whole band or what? I mean, some people were saying there's controversy over there, like they're not really being fully, like Randy Rhoads was inducted at honorarily or whatever. Somebody compared Judas Priest's induction to Randy Rhoads' induction, which wasn't like full on. I don't know in the chat if anyone knows about that. I think Paul put up a Facebook post about that they kind of weren't really inducting them, but they were letting them come in. But I mean, Judas Priest is another band that I kind of discovered. I mean, I always knew of Judas Priest, but I really kind of like looked into their catalog and a lot of their live stuff a couple years ago, and great live band, great band. I mean, they opened for Van Halen on Us Festival, and
Heavy Metal Day
had a full on, you know, a great, probably one of the, aside from Van Halen, probably the best set of the day.
Cool.
They got the crowd going, you know.
I think I've seen some of that.
Everyone's saying it's the same category, so they're fully getting in, I guess. Is KK getting in? Yeah, KK, I guess has left the band since, you know, the last few years.
Wow.
And then Keith Campbell saying backed into the hall. So what does that mean? Backed into the hall, shameful.
I don't know.
Judas Priest were the metal band, Laz says. I love Judas Priest, great band. So who else? Jimmy Ova. He's the one who he was the producer for Tom Petty, I think. Jimmy Ovine.
Jimmy Levine. He's the one that told the story. I heard him on KFI, the Tim Conway Jr. show. They did a live interview with him one time, and it was pretty cool. He was talking about how he had he was hiding what's her name in his basement.
What?
Because Tom Petty came over.
Carly,
Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks. There
He
you go.
had he was working with Stevie Nicks or something, and I think he's the one that like got them together,
Right.
and for Tom Petty to sing on her songs.
I think they both put that song out on each of their 1980 whatever albums. I think they
Like
both.
different
It was,
versions of it,
yeah, it was. Well, no, they both
or the
recorded it.
same one.
Well, it was basically a double headliner, double headliner. So they both like on Stevie Nicks' current album at that time, she released it, and Tom Petty's current album at that time, they both released it as a part of that album. I could be wrong, but I
I don't
think they
know.
both. It's kind of like Under Pressure with Queen. I think they both Queen and David Bowie both released that on their own
Oh, like they released a
albums.
single, and it's like both of
Yeah,
them
yeah,
together as a single, but
right.
it actually comes from like somebody's record.
I think it was on each
Yeah,
of their records at the time. That's what I'm saying.
we'll have to look into that.
Yeah, it could be. I could
But
be
yeah,
wrong. I don't know.
Jimmy Levine though, that's cool. Yeah, this guy,
Yeah, he's a
this guy's
legend. I mean, I know of him from different stuff.
he's worked on a lot of stuff. But yeah, especially
Springsteen.
the Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Damn the Torpedoes.
He's the one who said famously, it was in the documentary of Sunset Sound. Sunset Sound, right? That's not the. What was the one Van Halen recorded at?
This
Was
one?
it? Was that Sunset? No, I'm thinking of the other one. The Dave Grohl documentary.
Oh, you're asking me.
The Dave Grohl documentary.
Yeah, I remember.
He says we should firebomb this place or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
He was talking about, and that was from the Tom Petty sessions because it was such a horrible,
Where was that? Yeah.
it was oh come on, it was I love that documentary. It was not Sunset Sound, at the other one, Sound City. That's
Sound
what it was.
City. Sound City.
I'm glad I got it before the chat. Thank you, Hellface. I got it. I did get it before I saw you there. Who else? Sylvia Robinson, never heard of her. Elizabeth Cotton, never heard of her. I mean, they all Harry
Eric
Belafonte.
Belafonte,
Yeah, I mean,
never heard of him.
Yeah, I've heard of him, but there's always people that they induct every year that
Oh, look,
really.
there's a T-shirt you can get.
Wow.
This is one of those websites where you can't scroll in; it just like goes up and down.
Yeah. Eminem. I mean, hey, I mean, people have the argument that rap should definitely be part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but I could care less. I mean, it's
I think
it's all it's like award shows in general.
I mean,
like
it's
the
only
Grammys.
rock and roll.
Yeah,
I think it should be. I think all this stuff should be in there.
But is it? I mean, is Eminem a rock and roll artist or a rock artist? No, I would say no. But pop music, or I don't know.
Pop?
I don't know what you'd call Eminem. I mean, Eminem is hip hop, but how do you
Yeah.
consider somebody like Eminem a rock and roll artist, or Dolly Parton, or NWA, or any of those? I mean, I can. I mean, I guess I consider rock and roll and rock are two different things. I would say rock and roll is like the early form of rock, like Elvis is rock
and roll. Yeah, rock and roll. Sorry, John, but yeah, rock and roll is like the early stuff.
Early Beatles are rock and roll, but then it changed over to rock in the late '60s, early '70s. I would say that's my opinion, anyway.
Yeah.
For the most part, pop music. I mean, there was. I mean, the Monkees are like are probably rock and roll. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
Rock.
I mean, that's the kind of the crossover, rock around the clock. Yeah, Chuck Berry is rock and roll. The Who are rock, but they had some rock and. I mean, I guess some artists
hey, man.
back then had crossovers, but I do consider rock
here, dude.
versus rock and roll different. Good evening, Gearhead.
Gearhead, good to see you here, man. First time here. I know you from Facebook, right? I see I think you commented on a Facebook thing I did.
Nice picture.
Recently.
Nice avatar.
Oh, very cool. Very cool guitar, man.
But yeah.
Man, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That looks like a good lineup to me. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's always a good show. I mean, they used to show it on HBO. They do
Excuse me.
the whole ceremony they put out there.
Somebody was asking actually in my Andy Taylor group on Facebook. Somebody I think was asking, how can you get tickets to that? Is there a way to go to it? I mean, how do people?
Oh, you got to be. I mean, it's in a small. If it's actually at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it's a small. I mean, maybe a couple thousand people. So it's probably all industry people. I mean, there's maybe a handful of tickets for the general public, but I have no clue how you'd get a ticket.
Because I think you and I need to go. I think we need tickets.
Definitely, if I could get a ticket for that. What is it, Cleveland? I don't know
Hello,
if they
Cleveland.
I don't know if they actually have the ceremony at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame itself, or it's at a theater. But
I don't know.
But
let me see. Visitor policy. Member tickets? Oh, member
no, that's the Hall of Fame. You're talking about the ceremony is very different from just the Hall of Fame.
If you're a member, you can probably go.
Maybe.
I would think. We've launched a new member ticketing and login system.
Even the people inducted have to pay.
They got to pay to get in the door.
That's what Santa Cruz says.
I don't know. It's pretty cool.
Well, thanks for saying hi, Gearhead. Let us know everything. Any questions or anything you like or you don't like.
Yeah. Let us know what you think about this stuff.
But there's been some legendary performances at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Prince, I remember the Led Zeppelin back in way back, 25 plus years ago, like probably one of the first inductions of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And the Van Halen induction too, 2007, 2008, I think it was, maybe 2008 when they got inducted.
Is that when that was? I remember watching a lot of this stuff on VH1. Like they would play them like afterwards. I remember when the Police. I remember when they had the Police one and the Police performed. That one was awesome. And then there was the Van Halen one, where Sammy and Michael were there. They performed.
What was it? Velvet Revolver.
Velvet Revolver. They did Run Around.
Who inducted them?
Interesting version of Run Around.
Who inducted them? Who did the speech like beforehand for them? I know usually like a fan usually does the speech before the band goes on. Like
I think it was Velvet Revolver.
Maybe it was, yeah.
I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen that, but
they did "Ain't Talking About Love." I think Velvet Revolver, if I'm not mistaken.
And Run Around. They did a very interesting version of Run Around.
Yeah.
And then Sammy and Michael, they did "Why Can't This Be Love?" I think.
That's right. Yeah, with Paul Schaefer.
With Paul. Yep.
I remember that.
That was cool.
G. Bushnoff. I remember Steve Miller was inducted, and Rick Nielsen brought him a
See you, Sean.
guitar.
Great show last night, Sean. Great show. And dude, come back anytime, man. Sean shreds. Awesome,
take it easy,
dude.
Sean.
If you guys didn't watch last night's exclusively Van Halen show here on Johnny TV, check it out. Sean Shreds was hanging out with us. We had a great time. And again, you guys, you got to tune in. We got some people in here. Tune in next week. We got Louis Costa from Fairfield Guitar Co. Friday the 13th, and very, very special night. That night. And tune in. You're going to see something that's very cool.
Special surprise.
It's very special surprise that night. Right, John Beal? Very special.
It is very special. It's definitely worth checking out. Definitely.
Yeah. So tune in.
I've already seen it, and I will check it out again on Friday night.
It's very cool.
But No, I do remember when Steve Miller was Rick Nielsen brought him a Miller High Life guitar. When Steve Miller he it's almost like the Will.
Hamer?
No, it was a Gretsch, I think, and it's almost like the Will Smith thing. It was unrehearsed, and Rick
And he didn't
Nielsen.
like it?
No, it was good. It was a positive one. Rick Nielsen walks up with a Miller because it's Steve Miller. He brought him a Miller guitar.
Let me see.
G. Bushnell says he bagged the Hall of Fame because of the bullshit. But I do remember he performed. That's like the last one that I actually watched. That was maybe 5 years ago or so. Steve Miller, Rock and Roll Hall of
Oh,
Fame.
here it is.
He gives him a Miller High Life or a Miller.
That is a Hamer.
Miller beer. Oh, was it a Hamer? Oh yeah, because it's Rick Nielsen.
That must be his guitar. That Hamer. Yeah, it's a Miller High Life Hamer.
Rick Nielsen plays the Hamers, and I actually got to play the five neck guitar. I got to hold the Rick Nielsen's 5-neck guitar. There it is. There you go. Miller Music.
Look at that.
Wow. Look at that. Yeah. He walks up in the middle of Steve Miller's speech. Rick Nielsen gets up and he gives him the Miller guitar. That's cool. Getty Images is another one with lots of kind of not rare but cool photos.
Very cool.
Rick Nielsen, yeah, cool man. I had that the Hondo version of the checkered guitar, Checkered Explorer. There it is. I played that I not played it, but I got to hold the 5-neck Hamer there.
This one you did?
Yep. It was they played the first year I worked, a couple of years they played there at the club that I worked at, Cheap Trick, and during when we were doing the load in, Rick Nielsen had probably at least 20 guitars, 20, 30 guitars that, and part of the show was actually the back line with Rick Nielsen's guitars behind him. And he always played the 5-neck Hamer. And so, taking it out of the case, I got to hold it basically as we were loading in. I was working with the guitar tech and there was a special stand that they had for it. And I got to take it out of the road case and put it on the stand. The 5-neck Hamer.
Were you nervous?
No, not at all. But then he also had the Uncle. He's got another guitar that's like it's a double neck, and it's Uncle Fester or Uncle something right
This
there.
one?
Yeah,
Right there.
Uncle that one. That's another one I got to hold. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and it's a 2-piece. The head is actually a separate piece, so you get the body, and then you put the head on as a separate piece. That was cool. Yeah. That's fun. Actually, it looked like I think the one the one behind him there, the red Hamer, is the one that I got to hold. Me and the guitar tech. Yeah, it was heavy. I didn't hold it by myself. It was me and the guitar tech pulled it out of the road case and put it onto the special stand that it had for it.
Oh man!
So it has like a 12-string, a 6-string, a 6-string, a baritone. I don't know what they all. And one has like a
Probably fretless.
Different. Yeah, there was a fretless, a different tremolo. One had maybe like a Kaler or something tremolo, and all different. I mean, he plays it on one song.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
He's got some really cool guitars. There's the Miller guitar. Yeah.
Oh, that's the guitar that he gave him right there.
Yeah.
Look at that. He's got a Beatles guitar. Dude,
he's got that Fender, the little mandolin kind of style one. There's that National, I think it is.
This one?
Is that a National, I think? Maybe.
That's crap. I know what that is. I can't think of it.
Guitar book here.
I can't think of what that is. But look, there's a saxophone guitar. Saxophone.
Let me see. I got some of those in this book here. What was that? Which one were we looking at? Were you just looking at?
this one right here.
Oh yeah, I have that somewhere in here.
I can't.
This
Excuse me. I can't think of it. Thank you, Keith Campbell. Airline.
airline. I have
That's
that
an airline.
special guitar book here. It's beyond to get here. It is somewhere like unusual beyond guitar. Here you go, beyond guitar.
What is that? Oh, you got a synthesizer.
This is the listing. Wait, where is it? Beyond guitar. I think that's a Casio guitar. This one's a Casio.
Oh wow.
Goodwin. What else we got? I'm like reading. This is what we do in elementary school.
You show them guitar books.
That's the Casio, I think that one.
Yeah, that's a Casio.
Then you got the Synth Axe. I think that's a Synth Axe. We've all seen these before. Roland.
Oh, that top one. That top one's kind of like the one that I have. That very top.
Yeah, you
one
do
there.
have one of those, right?
That's similar. That's
That's the Casio. Okay.
That DG20. That's very similar to the one that I have.
There's the Roland right down there. I think that's a Roland G10. Yamaha, sorry. Anyway. No, I know there's some Rick Nielsen guitars in here somewhere.
A lot of weird stuff.
It's looking like it's just you and me and Johnny tonight, so we're just going to do whatever we do. Find some interesting stuff to talk about.
I know it says that they all saw the link, but
yeah, it's all right.
It's all good.
We have fun. Looking through, like I said, I have a couple of guitar magazines I found too. So, and it's 1:00 here, so we're doing good tonight.
Man.
Where's that national?
We're in the home stretch.
It's not national. Minutes. Not national.
50 minutes. Oh, look at this, man. Somebody owns a few of these Miller. I love Hamer guitars. I've got a few Hamers.
I always liked the Hamers too. Yeah, they always had like good. Let me see if I have the Hamer page on this.
Hamers are great, but look at that, man. That's like somebody's collection.
Oh yeah, Miller guitars, Miller High Life. Oh, the worst beer, Miller High Life from college. That is the worst beer. I can't drink it. I haven't had it since college. It's that's one of those like hangover beers that I can't. To this day,
thanks for telling me.
I really don't want to drink.
Now I know. No, I don't drink
Miller High Life anymore.
I don't drink that.
I'll be happy if I never drink. There we go. Sorry, took me 20 minutes to find it, but there we go.
Oh, there's the airline.
I knew.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. That's the same one. That one's orange. There was a red one earlier, but that's the same. Yeah.
Unique body shape. What else is on this page? We got the Dan Electros. This is a great book. This was like as soon as I got into taking guitar lessons and got my first harmony Strat this Christmas, I got I don't know what year this is, 90, maybe 1990 or something like that. Let's find out.
Oh, PBR tastes like dirt, man.
PBR's all right. I can drink. I like a PBR.
Ew. I think I think PBR tastes like dirt, literally.
No, PBR is like a Bud Light, pretty much to me. I don't know. Do you even drink, Johnny? I didn't even think you drink.
No,
beer.
not anymore. No,
not no more.
Not no more. I drink Starbucks. I drink Waterloo. I drink these like sparkling water things.
Look at this first edition. We have the first edition. Wait, where is it? Where is this? There you go. First American edition. This is a great book. Man. The Guitar Handbook, or the Ultimate Guitar Book.
Oh, look at that. Looks like you were chewing on the top of it.
I have had this literally since 1991. It's a great book.
Wow.
The whole history of every kind of guitar. Look at.
Mm-hmm.
Earliest guitars.
Man, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. Wow, the first guitars.
We're going way back. Let's get back. Let's get back.
Let's get oh, I'm coughing.
Here's the Martins. I mean, I think Martin was the first real, like. Anyway. Good stuff.
Yeah. Cheap Trick
Let's check.
Nelson. Oh, he actually sold off a bunch of guitars, apparently.
He was on American Pickers, that the TV show, and
he was selling stuff.
Yeah, he sold off a bunch of They went through his storage unit, archive, or whatever you want to call it. And he had T-shirts and guitars that he sold off to the guys on the show, and road cases and stuff like that, mixing boards, all kinds of stuff. One of the things was an old, like, 8-channel mixing board from the Who, which Rick Nielsen owned, and it was like a, old, not even faders but knobs, like, an 8-channel, or I don't know, 4 or 6 or 8-channel, something like that, mixing board that went off to auction and sold for thousands of dollars or something.
Oh man,
good stuff.
Wow. And hey, I know I said earlier we were going to play some of this.
Yeah, what do we got?
Let's do that. Let's do that. We were at the Metallica mansion the other day.
That's right.
Laz and I. So we're gonna excuse me. And well, here let's yeah, I keep coughing. Here, let's play some of this.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Let's play some of this. Let's see. How can I do this? Here you go. And we'll be right back, so please don't leave. Please stop leaving.
Hotspot tethering and international data
go.
No extra charge.
Check this out.
Hey, Johnny Beane here. I think we're live. Hopefully.
This was on Monday.
Channel. What do you think, man?
I'm going to test it. See if we can find you.
Oh, yeah. You got to look at the chat because I can't see anything.
Hey, you're live.
Right on. So, hey, everybody. Johnny Beane here. We are in El Cerrito, California. Carlson. Is it Boulevard? Carlson Boulevard.
Like Johnny Carlson.
Oh, Laz, there you are, man.
Wearing my NAMM shirt because I'm going to NAMM.
Hey.
Yeah.
Right on. Right on. So, hey.
If there's anyone in the chat. Oh, we got Rock Daddies in the chat. Janice, Lala.
Janice. Hey, you guys.
Hey, what's that?
All right. El Cerrito, California. There's a pretty cool little house right here. Although it's called a mansion. But let me switch my camera around. We're actually there.
Yeah, it's right.
Have you been here before?
No.
It's right here.
Yeah. The famous cactus.
Right here.
So it's not really a mansion at all.
Is it? You got a car, bro.
Well, here, let's go over this way. That's there. We'll film from right here. Yeah, the window's kind of open. But this is known as the Metallica Mansion. The band Metallica lived in this house in early 80s, I think 1983. I think.
They were writing the Ride the Lightning album and Master of Puppets.
Really?
Were together here.
You know your history?
A little bit. That's
You
all
know
I
your history? Okay, cool.
They did they practiced and put most of the music together for that. Back when, you know, the punk scene was the thing, but they were kind of an edgy hard rock punk band, right? That became thrash. So that was the beginnings of thrash metal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my sister and my brother Andrew got into. I didn't like it. I was, you know, I was used to party music, man. Not like this angry stuff.
Yeah. So there you go. This is the house. 3132 Carlson Boulevard. That is known as the Metallica Mansion. And I don't know if anyone's in there.
I think from what I understand, the reason they called it a mansion was because compared to most of the houses on this block in that day, it was really big because they had that house in the back. You see that back area? So a lot of these older houses from back in those days, they had a lot more property around them and they were way bigger. But then as property became so valuable in the area, people would sell off pieces and parts of it and build stuff like this
Yeah, I
ugly
mean,
apartment.
yeah,
building
there's like
in the
apartments
70s
here.
or 80s or whatever. This was like
This is all
a 80s building.
this is all like different types of stuff.
It's all like fourplexes and apartments all around here.
Yeah.
These were probably built in the 70s and 80s. But this house is old. You can tell just by the architecture and the siding and the windows. They replaced the windows, probably had those sliding sash windows. You can see they've been replaced by those like newer fiberglass or whatever kind of windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have houses like this in my area, like in the Tri-Valley, like in Pleasanton and stuff, where they have these old mansion houses with lots of land. And then people would sell it off and build up apartments and all kinds of duplexes and whatnot and get rich off selling the property. So, yeah. So here we are. Right next to the 76 gas station.
Yeah.
Let's walk over that way. Hopefully nobody.
Oh, I hope I didn't step in that.
Oh, is that Cooper? No, that's...
Oh.
Yeah, look at that gargoyle right there.
Why do you have ads for your videos?
Yeah, let's get this ad out here.
Johnny, I messaged you on the messenger.
Gargoyle on a chain.
That's
It's
weird.
not agave. Like, plant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
That agave has probably been growing since Metallica was here.
Have you heard of this? Did you know there's a
Think
house
so?
that they lived in?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't realize it wasn't really a mansion. It's just kind of like a house out in the suburbs.
Maybe that's
But
Emmett's old.
I've heard of the Metallica
Was it
mansion,
the
definitely.
Cacti?
I don't know.
Cactuses?
I have no idea.
It's cold.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just off the freeway.
Okay, we'll walk back.
It's just
So
off.
there you
It's
go.
literally
We'll
off
come
the
back at some
freeway
point.
in
I
El
mean,
Cerrito,
this is my old
California.
neighborhood.
So
And yeah,
El
I
Cerrito,
lived
didn't
just
know-
down the street
I knew
from there.
that Metallica had a house here.
Where is El Cerrito?
I never knew
What's-
where it was, but
what's
I never
is it-
knew that. I never
always thought it
realized
was
I was
San
so close to
Francisco.
it.
El Cerrito is East Bay. Like you've heard of Berkeley. You know where Berkeley is?
Yeah, yeah.
It's right above
Yeah.
Berkeley.
Okay,
Yeah, it's cool.
that's cool.
So,
Oh, sorry.
that's okay. So yeah, pretty cool. The Metallica mansion,
Nice.
and I only live an hour and a half away from here, so I can always come back.
Yeah, there's a lot of history in the Bay Area. I mean, where I lived in
Right.
San Mateo was near studios where
There you are.
Santana was recording music. God, I'm trying to remember what was the name of that little studio over there. Pacific Studios or something like that on El Camino
Sounds
Real,
familiar, yeah.
right in San Mateo, right near 92, Highway 92. And God, what's the guy's name? The guitarist from Journey. It's slipping my
Neil
mind.
Sean.
Neil Schoen.
Yeah, Neil Schoen was recording with them back then. I knew a guy.
So this was
I
Monday.
He did some work for this guy who actually.
Oh, this
did some
person was like vacuuming their car as they were walking by.
Mhm.
And
That's
got
what
to
that
know him.
was.
He passed away a couple of years ago, but used to share all kinds of stories with me about, oh yeah, Neil Sean, man, when he came in there, that young guy was like 15 or 16 or something, and wow.
So that was Monday. Look at that. I got the double chin. Oh my gosh. Good. I don't need those donuts. I don't need those. Look at that. That's horrible. And then after that, we drove. Are you a East Bay punk fan?
Me? No.
Yeah.
I can't
Not-
say that I am.
Not at all.
I mean, I might know some of the references, but what else did you go to?
Like Green Day.
Okay. I mean, I've heard of Green Day.
Man, these are horrible camera shots. What's going on? Okay, check this out. We just down the street from there is Gilman, what's called Gilman Street. And we yeah, these camera shots are horrible.
All right, we gotta do this. We gotta do this quick.
All right, don't forget that thumbs up, you guys.
All right, see this door right here?
Yes.
There's a story where Tim Armstrong snuck in Billy Joe Armstrong.
Tim Armstrong from Rancid snuck in Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day into that door.
I don't think he had his,
Alice
I
Martinez
don't think
loves
he had
Green
money to
Day.
get in.
Alice.
You had to have a card to
Alice.
get into this place.
This is
You had to
called
have a
Gilman
membership.
Street. This is where Green
You had
Day
to have a membership
began
to get into
at
Gilman.
this club
Wow.
in Berkeley, California.
Yeah. You've never been here?
No, dude, no. Like I said, this.
You know of this place, right?
I've heard of it. Yeah. Yeah, check that out. Look at all that. I love graffiti.
Yeah.
Nice.
Graffiti is cool.
Yeah.
I gotta take a picture of the graffiti.
Yeah,
Wait,
look
he
at
snuck
this.
him in illegally? He wasn't
Well,
supposed to.
no, he
in.
just
If
snuck
you're-
it.
if you're a
He didn't money to get
East
in the
Bay
front
punk
because you had to
fan,
be a member to get in. You had to have
this
a
is
card,
Gilman
and I guess he
Street.
forgot
And
his
I believe
card or
it's
something.
still. I believe they
Oh.
still have shows here.
Yeah, well, it looks like a nice one. Yeah,
That's cool.
I believe
yeah,
they
this-
still do.
This is like a real historic building as far as like
club.
just
This is
as
the
far as
old
music,
entrance.
because of the bands that toured and used to play there.
See
and
you on
the fact
the-
that Green
the other
Day got their
side.
start there.
That's cool.
You know,
So
bands like that.
I guess they're
I've
closed
been
for
in
right
there many
now.
times. Well, years ago. It's been a lot of years.
That's not here though.
A lot of years.
That's somewhere else.
But yeah. Anyway.
That's cool.
Anyway,
I love
very
all those-
cool.
But
Those, smaller clubs. Those
they got their start. Or this is where they really became
historic
popular. It's right here.
places. It's like Toad's Place down in New Halen.
Mm-hmm. And
Smaller.
actually, right before that, see, we're driving. I actually show you my old house because
Oh,
I lived just down. I lived just down the street from all these places.
Wow.
That's where I used to live.
Is that 420? Did you live in 420 or 29? It looks like 420. That is 420.
Where does it say 420?
Look at the address.
Right-
Look at the
oh, right
number
here?
on the house. No, up on the house. Up
Oh,
above
right.
the
Yeah,
staircase.
I lived at 420. There it is.
Wow, Johnny.
Is that exciting?
That's do you know what 420 means, Johnny?
Yeah,
Have
I've
you of
heard.
420.
I've heard of it.
I mean, that's a cool address to have. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man,
It's a cool address to have.
that was a cool place. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's I lived there 20 years ago.
Wow.
Right there. Literally just down the street from Metallica Mansion and Gilman Street.
Looks like California. That's definitely, from the East Coast. There's a big difference. Like, I don't know.
I don't know
420 is
either.
cool.
But yeah, awesome, man.
That explains a lot. Keith Campbell says.
It probably does.
Yes.
It probably does, but
The CBGBs of the East Bay, so it's like the punk club of that area of California, the East Bay.
man, you guys all watch this stuff, man. That's right, G. Butchnoff. We were walking through somewhere, and all of a sudden, it just smelled like pot, like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, man.
Johnny doesn't touch the stuff, so
No, I don't.
No.
I'd be sitting there smoking it right now if I did.
right?
Oh, that's the thing. That's why if I like something, I totally just overdo it. Kind of like streaming. You know,
There you
I'm
go.
live all the time.
At least that's healthy for you. You know.
That's what I got into was doing these shows and doing this type of thing. This is what I do. And GTA on Twitch, which by the way,
Hey.
I'm going to be doing in just a few minutes.
Very soon.
John BL has an early morning tomorrow.
Yeah, we
It's-
can
it's
probably
late
wrap it
where
up a
he
little
is.
early. Yeah,
It's 10. It's 1:30 where you are,
it
dude.
really is. And
That's pretty late.
I got a lot of stuff going on, but I mean, we had fun tonight. This was we covered all kinds. We covered the
There was
food,
a lot of stuff
the
going
food
on, man.
topics. We covered the classic rock. We covered the Van Halen. We covered Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We covered everything. So I think
A lot of stuff.
I want to thank everyone for the 63 watching right now. The 40 thumbs up. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, everybody for watching tonight. Laz, are you gonna be live in the morning? 12:30 Eastern. If you are, send me the link. I'll probably jump in with you, and then I'll be live tomorrow night. I'll be jamming out. for
String
you
change.
guys. The Sunday night string change show. I've been playing a lot of guitars lately, so I'll be doing that in the morning. But thank you so much to our channel members. Thank you so much for all your support. You guys are just awesome.
Yeah,
Super awesome, you guys. And don't forget, this Friday, tune in to exclusively Van Halen for Fairfield Guitar Co. and a very special surprise.
Johnny, don't forget the dead rat. Just take care of that. Make sure you clean that up.
Oh, I did.
Okay. Rad Flying V is telling us that's a new name to me. So Rad Flying V, welcome.
Oh yeah, it's outside. It's not.
Okay.
It's gone, man.
Just want to make sure that's all cleaned up.
It's gone, and I gotta go look for Ned. So I've got some of his his wild turkey treats here.
And tune in next Straturday for the next slaying by Ned.
Yep.
Next rodent that he brings into for us all to enjoy, and as a trophy for Johnny. Thank you, Johnny, for feeding me.
Awesome. It'll be awesome. You're welcome, man. Shoot, dang it. You're welcome. So hey, everybody, we're gonna cut it a little short tonight, but thank you so much. But if you want to continue hanging out with me, I'll be live on Twitch doing some GTA. So just come on over to Twitch. I'll be live over there in say like 10 minutes.
Wow. Can't wait to get to that Twitch.
I'll be live on Twitch for the next probably few hours. So,
of course.
See, I told you. I'm just always live.
Red Ned Redemption. Good stuff.
That mouse is actually sitting outside with no head.
Oh, boy. Ned took the head. And Johnny's going to be playing Red Dead. And
man,
something bed. Time for bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
right on, man.
Have a great one, everyone. It's been fun.
Right on.
Right on.
Thank you so much.
Hey, everyone. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. It's been fun. Beh.
Where's the music?